Everyone, and welcome to our original flagship location in Alexandria, Virginia. This is where the first Comfort One store opened 27 years ago, and we are here today with the best man in shoe business. This is Sean O'Neill. Sean, would you take a moment to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi, Christy. My name is Sean O'Neill. I'm the Senior Vice President here at Comfort One Shoes. I've been working for Comfort One Shoes and the Breton family now for almost forever, 24 years. It's been a wonderful experience, and I absolutely love what I do.
And we're so lucky to have you, Sean.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. That was a shoe. Came after me. Sean, could you tell us, today we are talking about Mephisto.
Sure.
And if you look at how our vendor numbers on the back end of our system are organized, this is the first one. This is 100. Yep. Mephisto is certainly at the core of who Comfort One is.
It is.
Can you tell us why that is?
Sure. I'd like to give you a little background first about Mephisto.
Sure.
Mephisto started in 1965 by a gentleman named Martin McKaylee. The McKaylee family still, to this day, is in charge of the company. The company is out of France. They make the finest, highest quality Euro comfort shoes there are on the market. They use the best pieces of leather, the best soles. Comfort One is a company that stands behind the quality of what we carry. We are always searching for the best of the best, and Mephisto happens to be that.
And it just happens to be one family-owned business to another.
It is.
That's really great.
And ownership both know each other very well.
We love that part. So, tell us about. I just drew a blank. You know how sometimes your train of thought just
Sure.
derails and takes a left turn?
Let me give you an analogy of what Mephisto is.
Yes.
Toyota and Honda make very, very nice cars. BMW and Mercedes make excellent cars.
Right.
And then there's Bentley. Mephisto is the Bentley of the Euro comfort shoes. The highest quality, finest materials you can find on footwear.
And that's exactly what we want to bring to our customers.
Quite honestly, yes.
So, let's tell us what kind of shoes they can
Sure.
drive.
I'm going to talk to you about a few of the brands here, a few of the styles, excuse me. This is the H series. The first letter of the name of a shoe dictates the footbed of the shoe.
Oh, okay.
And this is the Helen.
That's interesting to know.
The Helen is one of the first shoes that Comfort One had here. It has a cork midsole. That cork tends to allow the foot to settle into it.
Right.
Everywhere our foot needs support, it gets it. Adjustable at the instep. Again, beautiful natural rubber bottoms and beautiful soft leather uppers. This shoe is a shoe that, if you think of yourself stepping into wet sand,
right.
When you step into wet sand, it's firm. Every contour of your foot is adjusted to. That is exactly what these footbeds do. They become the underside of your foot, supporting where your foot needs it. The next shoe I want to talk about is the Lysandra. Oh,
you skipped the hike.
Hike
Don't
is
skip the hike.
Updated version of the Helen. Fun colors in this, fun styling.
Yeah.
Again, adjustable over the instep. Same footbed.
Just a little
same
more
support
bling.
mechanism. It is a little more bling to it, yes. The next shoe is the Lysandra. And the Lysandra is a wedge. Ladies, do not be afraid of wedges. What a wedge does, when supported correctly, tends to lift the hips up, bring the shoulders back, and take stress off the lower back.
Yeah.
The Lysandra is a cork footbed as well, so it adjusts like the H series does. By having something like this, it gives you all that support you need, but if you're going to be out on a Friday night and you want something that's a little bit of fun, especially during this pandemic where things are a little more casual, the Lysandra is the shoe for it. Excellent fit to the shoe.
And
phenomenal
those points
shoe.
of adjustability make it
It is. They're adjustable both by Velcro on the instep and on the forefoot. The idea of the nice idea of having Velcro is that it adjusts to every part of the foot needs.
Right.
And the next
the
shoe,
Lysandra comes in a lot of interesting colors and
only
prints.
fun colors.
Yeah.
The next series is the P series.
Okay.
And the first shoe is the Paddy. The Paddy is an excellent walking shoe, great footbed, solid base. The adjustment here at the forefoot allows for any pressures that you might have at the ball of your foot. Slight rise to the back, so again your hips are lifted forward, and you get that shock absorbency you need to go out walking all day. And this is the Pamela. Same footbed, same fit under the foot. A little bit of elasticity over the instep.
Nice.
That allows for no pressure over the top of the foot.
Right.
There is an adjustment to the back here, so you have a nice secure fit at your heel. And the nice part is the tan lines that you'll have in the summer if you're wearing this all the time.
Oh, but that's a really great reminder, Sean. So you should have the Pamela and maybe the Hike when you're going on a trip so that you can change them back and forth.
Yep.
Between days, and your tan lines don't
It is very
stick.
good for the bottom of the foot.
Exactly.
Wear different things on the feet. The next shoe I want to talk about is men's.
All right.
And this is the Cap Vert, a very traditional looking penny loafer with what is called a beef roll on the side there.
Yeah.
These are beautiful leathers, leather lined to the toe, so if you're going barefoot, it's a good environment for your foot. Underneath the shoe on the sole, there are little irrigation channels. So when you're striking on something that's wet, it forces the water to the outside, so it gives you a little more secure step as you're walking in it.
Nice.
Great shoe for the summer. Next is the Edlift. The Edlift is a very, very soft, buttery leather. Again, leather lined to the toe. Great shoe to wear without socks. Great shoe to wear with shorts and things of that nature. You'll notice that it has a little bit of a wider toe box, or a broader toe box, and much narrower heel. That means your heel is nice and secure. That's where we strike. And the toe box allows for your toes to spread out that more naturally, allowing for better circulation. Next is the Ludo. And the Ludo is a beautiful, soft, buttery, tumbled grain leather.
Hi, Ludo.
Again, it's a great looking shoe, very up to date and contemporary with what people are wearing. People are dressing a little bit more casual. Great looking, fantastic sole, pure rubber again, solid base. Great shoe for the modern look, a great feel on the foot.
Yep, I bought a pair of those for my husband.
He should wear those. Next we have the Vito, and the Vito is a very contemporary athleisure look. Soft, buttery leathers, a little firmer. The sole has a little bit more shock absorbency to it, but again, allows the toes to spread out, keeps the heel nice and secure, lets the foot circulate on the inside.
Yeah, I really like the styling on the side there. It gives you a very contemporary look,
Very much
and the difference in the leather colorings. I love the way that one's colored.
Sure. And then we have the Duke, and the Duke is what we call a fitter. It is a very full toe box. The third dimension to our foot is depth. This has a very tall toe box for you. That allows for the toes to spread out more naturally. If anybody has any stresses or problems in the forefoot, takes those pressures off. The heel again though, nice and secure. Very, very important to a lot of walking. This shoe is also waterproof. Great shoe to be out walking all day in.
Marvelous.
And then lastly, we have the Match. And the Match is our oldest tenured men's shoe in the store. It has been around forever. It is a tank.
This exact same shoe.
This exact same shoe. Solid, solid sole. Incredible piece of leather. It's a shoe that you're going to have in your closet for years and years. You'll tend to opt to it more often than you would think because the feel is just so good.
Right.
It is a shoe that you will have for a long time.
No, but after some time, even with natural rubbers, you're going to have some wear down on the bottoms of your shoes.
If you're active, of course.
Yeah.
Mephisto has what's called a recrafting service, and a lot of companies will just put a new sole on. But what Mephisto does is refurbish the leather, redo the linings, new footbeds, and new laces. So essentially, the shoe comes back to you with your fit. The leathers have adjusted to you.
Right.
All of the fit that is around your foot is exactly the same, but it comes back with a brand new sole like a brand new shoe. So you get your fit already. It's a great service. They do a marvelous job with it.
That's fantastic. And it's really worthwhile with an investment like this to have, you really know that you can keep these shoes around.
Like a Bentley.
For years, like a Bentley. Pass it down to your kids.
Maybe.
Well, Sean, we know, like Mephisto, you're the Bentley of shoe salesmen. So where can people find your personal expertise and their help when you've got to find that perfect shoe?
Well, you can reach me through any of the stores. We have 13 stores here in the Metro DC area. I work on the Saturdays at our store in DuPont Circle. You're more than welcome to come visit me. I would love to see you. Otherwise, you can find me on our internet a little bit. If you get on there and you have some questions, middle of the night, you can't sleep or had a bad dream. I don't sleep much. I would be the person on the other end of the text that you send to us.
Yeah, Sean's referring to that chat service that we have on comfortoneshoes.com. That it's not a robot. You're actually talking to one of our shoe experts, and one of those experts is Sean.
Occasionally, yes.
So, well, thank you so much for your time today,
Christy.
Sean. We enjoyed learning about Mephisto, and we'll see everyone next week.
Thank you, everyone. Everyone have a great day.
All
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.